Now, I seriously hope that's the last of my technical difficulties today. Alright. I'm not going to even give it a whole lot of time for the sun to come up. I'm just going to keep moving as fast as possible. And spare no grenades. Same legendary as last time, so that bodes pretty well.
Hold.
What the fuck was that?
Nothing there now.
Alright. Get to a little bit higher ground with some cover. See if I can hit him from this side. I don't want to be outflanked.
Nothing. At least it sure looks that way. Arms up. Okay, get the
Oh shit. Oh shit!
Psst, let's go.
Alright, intense already. Let's make sure I'm not too wounded, or wounded at all. Oh yeah, I'm hurting bad already. Lovely. Hopefully the level up will take care of a lot of that. Let's bandage first. And 2 should do it for a large wound. Okay, toughness, life giver, but we really need that extra snake, because I'd rather not hit any floor-based traps. It'll make my life a lot easier, but I haven't been able to survive so far without that extra damage reduction, so we're going to go with moving target. The ability to run is the way to go, and we're going to have a little water and a little food. And add to the whole thing with a little Mirelurk egg omelet. Beautiful. I'm going to strip everything off what I have off of what I have and use that. And I'm going to mine this area and withdraw. I'm not taking a whole lot of chances here.
Someone there?
I think all I need is a little adhesive and a little steel. We'll strip the, uh-oh. Gotta get away from these cars. And into the shadows. Figure out where we're getting shot from. I think it was coming from the top of those tracks. Oops. My grenades are a little off today. I have no idea where the shots came from. See if I can get that long barrel too. So I need a screw and steel, so I should be able to get that with the scissors. I think there was a couple of pieces of junk around here that should do it. Screws.
Hey.
I think I got it. It's one. So I've got two. I need one more screw. Service station's always a good place to look. For one measly screw, I think I can find it. Plenty of oil. And there's my screw. So it's always better just to kind of strip the weapon and add to your new one. Much more efficient. And that is ready to go. And I can't get anything out of that but steel, so I'm just going to drop it right here. We're going to take the silver, the rubber, and the oil. And I'm going to leave the fuse and keep the rest of it. And I won't need these things. Make sure I put the long barrel on this thing. Okay, I'll just leave this other one here. With the attachments. Carry my binocular attachments just in case I can find some night vision. Then I'll take the night vision off of it. Alright. Now we need to change up our gear kit here. So let's go with something suppressed at this close range.
What the fuck was that?
And make sure we plug in the wounding weapon here.
Who's there? I swear I must be going crazy. Need a drink. The real shit, not moonshine.
Hey, stay there.
Hate it when they beg. It's just you or me. Nothing personal.
I think I got a guy down there beneath that chain link. Maybe two. Looks like a dog and a guy. So if it's multiple targets, I'll grenade him. If it's one, I'll shoot him. Man, my grenades are off today. I knew I should have quick saved or done an attempt save before I after I completed that weapon. So even if you take a week off from playing, it's going to be pretty savage. You have to stay on your game with this level of difficulty. There's no question about that.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Hey, wait there. Hey, come on.
I mean, the slaughter dog helmet's not bad. It's just not my style. Now the pencil's no weight and it's got lead and wood in it, and I'd be a fool not to take it. Where's that legendary? This is a legendary here. And instead of endlessly getting my butt kicked over and over and over again, I'm going to do temp saves so we don't see the same thing over and over and over again. See, I'm using dog meat to collect, kind of
Hold.
protect my 6 o'clock in case I get outflanked.
Hey, over here. Hold position. Stay there. Okay, moving out.
I'm going to go to the high side and shoot down on him. Oh shit. Is that a death claw? Alright. The good news is I've got this container to kind of help me. So what I'm going to do is nuke mine, and I'm going to move back from it. And I'm going to call him in.
Hey. Move here.
I'm going to try and shoot the Deathclaw and draw him into the nuke mine. Let's see, 7.62 might be the best thing I have to attack him with. And then when he gets close, I'll surrender him. Beautiful. I'm gonna go with another level of sneak right now. I had said moving target, but this time let's do sneak and see how it maybe makes a difference. First things first is to collect my nuke mine. It's too valuable to leave out here. Second piece of business is maybe move on the Death Claw, but I've got to make sure these guys are not coming out like this. Anything that gives me a clean headshot, I'm going to take it. But it has got to be clean. Right. Left. Center mass. Looking good, guys. Looking real good today. Alright, let's grab that nuke mine. It's too valuable to leave. And that Deathclaw meat's really too valuable to leave, too.
Heads up.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Shit, I gotta deal with this first.
Over here! You feel that? It's called fear!
Got guys moving down here. Okay, just a trader, random guy moving here, so does not look like a hostile. Alright, I guess first things first is we're going to make sure I clear this area. Have we got somebody over here? Just stick your head out a little bit. I'll be back in the highest form. Don't you worry about that. I've been out of the game for about a week, and it will take me about 30 minutes to get really back in the groove. Alright, good to see you out there. Clearly I don't do a whole lot of chat watching right about now, just because it's for safety's sake, folks. So talk amongst yourselves, and I'll try and take a look at the chat and stuff later.
Heads up.
I really want that Deathclaw meat so bad. Okay, I'm gonna blow these cars up because what I want to be able to do is withdraw to cut some cover. And I will be doing temp saves this time because I don't want to be, you know, doing the same thing over and over and over again. Chalk is good for making sealed painkillers. Gumdrops don't have any weight and they fill you up. The empty stim pack is not bad. It's got leather, plastic, and a couple of other things, but I'm topped out on my loads right now. I'll take medical equipment, cigarettes. Cigarettes has got asbestos and cloth and doesn't weigh anything. And I want to be absolutely certain I can get back up to the top and grab that meat. Should have one more enemy I drop behind this tree. Tanky helmet's actually really good. And it's got luck, so let me think if it's worth me switching out my Minuteman hat right now. Charisma, I prefer luck. We're going to go with luck today. And I'll put on black rim glasses instead of patrolman glasses to offset that charisma, because I never know when I need that little extra bit of charisma for something random out there. Same thing with the sonic earpiece. Now, I would like to have a new type of scope for this, but it's early in the game yet. I believe I had dropped one more coming up around this area, but it's not my primary concern to strip everybody. That should be enough to strip what I need off of the, actually I might need one more screw, so I'm going to go grab that oil can. So like I say, it's much more efficient to take the existing things that you have off. I need one more screw.
Look alive. My machine gun tag. And move all the extraneous stuff off of this. And I always like to make sure that I record the caliber and that it's auto. And the rest of it we're going to leave right back here. Take the oil. Take the silver. Rubber's fairly easy to come by, but
we'll take it until I must drop it. And I'm going to leave behind the attachments and the other weapon. You just can't afford to carry a weapon you're not going to use, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to go get that Deathclaw meat. But before I do, I definitely want to take a quick look. So there's a turret on the other side. I don't think it would target me from here. The wise decision, I believe, is going to be to attack that turret from here with my sniper rifle. I'm always going to get rid of turrets whenever I can, because you don't want to run across them when you get too close to them later on. It's worth the expenditure of the ammo. I do have the range to hit it from here. It's just going to take some shots because it's a giant piece of steel. And I'm just kind of checking this rooftop here because I'd rather hit those targets of opportunity. There we go. It might be out of range. Nope. I need to just trust my instincts. Like I say, it's been a day or two. Been about a week. And you lose your edge. My primary concern right here is if I sit too long, I'm going to get outflanked. So it's time to move. Now I wish I had a little bit faster weapon switching, but some of these don't have the optimized textures on it, this one being one of them, my 45 being the other. But that Deathclaw meat is just going to be too valuable to pass up. I'm going to get to cover before I start taking shots. Just do a quick cursory look here, make sure we don't have any guys on these platforms. And we're going to take a look across this area and see if I can hit any targets of opportunity. And make sure I'm fed. Because there was one enemy next to that turret. And it definitely looks like some sort of raider fortification. These hanging bodies always give me an indication that it is a raider type of situation. Slightly out of grenade range. And I definitely don't want to stay in one place too long. Make sure I have a little darkness and cover. Now my idea is probably to kind of get down in between this drainage ditch, I guess, or what does it say? Massachusetts Turnpike. I'm going to get down in that area and come up back through the other side. I have to continually work my way to the south. I'm on the north side right now. Just do another little, just a quick cursory glance, make sure I got everything. Again, medical equipment. I would take that rum bottle, but it's about the heaviest glass you can get. Beer bottles are probably the best. Baby bottles are actually really good too. Alright, I'm feeling fairly comfortable about this. There are some radiation barrels down there, I believe. Is that what that is? No. So, it doesn't look like I have any danger of being irradiated. Usually typically raiders don't hang out in irradiated areas anyway. It's just another little thing. The raider on the opposite side, though, has... I am aware of his presence. And they do hunt you for a little while, and they will try and outflank you. But I believe the shots that I took at that turret were a little bit out of 1600 Foundation units, so I think I was probably beyond his detection range. Parched, huh? Can deal with that. Alright, I'm a little nervous, okay, right here at this point, because I know that there's an opening here. And I don't know what's on the other side, and I've got a car here that might explode, so I can't really open up, and if somebody else without the same type of fire discipline that I have might ignite that vehicle, so I'm going to have to get in here and kind of clear this side area just in case. And I'm going to do that with a suppressed weapon. Because 5.56 at this range should be just fine, and I'm going to cook that mongrel meat down while I'm right here. But let's deal with any possible enemies before I do any cooking. Okay, so it's clear. Let's just turn that mongrel meat into something good. I'm going to keep the death claw meat. I guess I'll cook 2 of them down and keep the other 2. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just cook the rad roach down too. It's good for bug stew, but it's common enough material. Let's go ahead and eat. Better to keep your strength up. Kind of trying to keep my eyes out for mines, even though I do have that second rank of sneak now, so I'm a little less concerned. Although since I hadn't kind of out of my groove right now because I stopped playing for about a week, I'm a little bit more tense than normal. Not quite as relaxed as I'd like to be. Plus, you know, getting destroyed twice already today and 3 times last week. I'd already forgot to do my temp save. Let's see, TS is temp save for live stream. Alright, let's head up. Now, clearly I'm favoring this 7.62 millimeter. Because you guys can see how 7.62 millimeter can each, you know, deal center mass to raiders and still punch through a lot of their raider armor. So I need to be working my way south. I think the thing to do now I'm actually going to go down this way and clear it this way. And I'm going with something suppressed. Now I gotta perform field surgery. This is really bad. I thought I had sneak too. Man, this is gonna suck. Field surgery is a pain. Alright, if you guys ever wanted to see field surgery, this is what it looks like. Not fun. This is why medic is so nice. Now I got blood loss. Pain, open wound, fresh wound, so I got a bandage again. Get that open wound. So it's clean. Now I've got pain. I gotta take painkillers. Now that fresh wound is gonna stay in place. It just needs time to heal. I need blood packs for the blood loss. Since it's not my blood, unless I have my own blood pack. I don't. I've got just some regular blood I picked up when I was in Diamond City, so there's a chance that my blood type is not compatible with this blood, so hopefully I don't have cardiac arrest and die here. Okay, so the blood matched. Might take 2 blood packs. We'll see. Nope, we're still alright. And I guess we gotta deal with the pain. And that would be under healing. There's 2 types of painkillers. One that you use to deal with the after effects of surgery. The other you use to help your damage resistance. Now, what did I take? I did. I thought I no longer triggered floor-based traps. Well, I guess that is not exactly accurate now, is it? Because that mine just blew me up.
Stay there.
Okay, so we've got some kind of engagement ahead. What I'm going to do is make sure that I have kind of an extraction point, or a fallback point, not extraction exactly, but a fallback point. And I want to make sure that these doors and stuff are closed so I don't get outflanked. I'm going to be taking that mine, and I'm going to be setting a mine here. I'm going to bring dog meat up with me.
Hey, head over there. Stay there, boy. Heads up. Stay. Look alive. On me.
I'm going to try and creep up into this area here and shoot the backs of whoever's engaged. Shoot my dog, you son of a bitch. Looking for movement, listening for sound.
Playing games with me, huh?
He can't attack to my right, so he can only come at me head on.
No sign of him now.
He sounds like he's forward and to my right, so he's probably just beyond the edge of this building on my right hand side. We'll take that gold watch. I like watches because they have a little bit of everything that you need in it, and they're very, very lightweight, and they can be sold.
Hey, wait there.
Friend or foe? If that's foe, I'm in deep trouble because that's a powerful enemy to try and deal with this range. Now, 7.62 will do better. It will do just fine, and ballistics are better against robots than energy for the most part. And I think I can pop his eyes out. Now, since I'm making all this noise, I got a mine behind me.
Hey, let's go.
Let's clear it before we search it. That's always prudent. Make sure there's not any booby traps. And just take it nice and easy. And to do that, we're going to pull out the 45 because it's got a smaller sight profile, but I don't want to be in here unarmed. And I need to be working my way south, so... Medical stuff, explosives. Caps, ammo. Some food, not all. Alright, I'm just trying to be extra aware of traps or the potential for them. Rotten Tato is good for making shine, but that's about it. And I generally won't make shine because there's enough of it that can be found. Tarberry, definitely gotta take that. That's good for so much, both in crafting chems. Well, actually, that's probably the most valuable aspect of it, is its ability to craft chems, like berry mentats, I think specifically. Somebody got thrown off a freaking building. Alright, got a recipe. Now the crude blowback is actually a decent weapon, even in 38. If you can get a big enough magazine for it, because even with low ranks and gun nut, you can put a suppressor on it. So if you're hard up for an automatic suppressed weapon, this is the way to go. But I did find a AR-15 M16 kind of variant early on with a suppressor, and I've just been stripping the suppressor off ever since. So I'm not going to be taking that, but it is something that you can modify with. It's very good. Alright, let's creep up here and grab that mine. And leave dog meat right here in this intersection, so I can't get outflanked without being at least notified. We're switching to something like a medium range with a suppressor, which would be this bad boy right here. Alright. It's going to be moving target, or toughness, or demolitions expert, or commando. I think moving target is definitely the first way to go. Because being able to run, yeah, that's crucial. And that's a lot of damage resistance just to carry out. So my perk selections are very different than they would be in vanilla for this setup. Pencil again is lead and wood and weighs nothing. All the ammo I can carry. Alright, what the hell is that? That would be your local friendly raider. Now I got the other side mined. If they come from my left, I'll be able to see them before they see me. If they
it'll all be over soon.
come from my right, which is where I thought he was, because that's where I took that turret out earlier. And if I was to guess, I would say that that was it.
Heads up. Let's go.
Let's continue. I believe right now I'm kind of making my way south. Let me check my map. I might... Yes, I'm making my way actually east. And I want to be ahead of this point here. So east, and then I'll just start heading due south. I'll just continue this way along east. I'm kind of liking it so far. Let's have a little something to eat. You ready to go with dog meat stew? Now, if I had a suggestion for agony, it would be to reduce the requirements for some of the food crafting, so you don't need so many different components, because you really need to have very good food. Not worth it. It's still a good weapon, but not worth it.
Stay, boy.
Now, my primary concern right at the moment, even though I don't hear any, would be raiders on this upper area here. raiders here, or turrets possibly, but I do have one advantage in that I'm in the shadow and I can run back that way. Let's just take a quick sweep at the binoculars, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm thinking about trying to get some elevation, even if it does require going through this building. I'd rather do a little bit of close quarter. I can handle that. Now, walking around that corner without a gun in my hand was pretty stupid, so those are the types of mistakes I'm trying to minimize. The irradiated beer you can use to make fiend stew, which is a good, because it's fast healing. You do take a little rads from using it, but it's very, very fast healing. The circuit board would be a nice piece of scrap to take, but it'll be there. So, but if I can't use it for anything immediately, I'm not going to carry it. Scrap is generally easy enough to find around the areas where you find a bench where you actually want to make those modifications. Let's go ahead and just drop the can.
Look alive. Go there. Wait there, boy. Look alive. Follow me.
Kind of wondering, you know, maybe that this is the way to gain elevation, but the last thing I really want to do is be completely exposed to fire when I get to the top, not knowing what's up there. So my option is to go across the river and then try and get binoculars or eyes on, or across that drainage ditch, but I don't want to go that far. So I'm just going to avoid this particular area here and go this way. Dirty water I'll take, gumdrops I'll take. Gumdrops don't weigh anything and they feed you. Dirty water I can turn into purify, or I can cook with it. Question is, do I just get tired? Let's check what my status is. Alright. I guess we're just going to go up into this building here, and if I can find a place to rest, I will do it. Let's check my time. Keeping an eye on the time is very important. It's already 5 o'clock, so sleeping in there overnight might be a good idea.
Hold up.
Good, I needed more painkiller. I hear something around the corner and it sounds big. Because I remember they were having like a little bit of a shootout I had heard earlier. Sounds like a super mutant. So there's only one way to deal with this. Well, there's actually a couple of ways to deal with this, but I think the smartest way to deal with it is to mine the area.
Annoyed.
And then grenade over top. Switch to 7.62 millimeter.
Nothing.
Come on. Dog meat. Stay, boy.
Pull him back to kind of a safe area, and we're going to grenade over the top.
Someone there?
Try and get a bounce. So the light is, I think, telling me where he is.
What? I hear something.
I am seriously having a hard time with my grenades today.
Huh? Annoyed.
Maybe we can try and get elevation.
Hey, boy.
Something there. Ah, I'm hearing stuff.
The question is, where is this guy that's closer? Because I can hear him. I know I got one to my 6 o'clock on top of that building, but it's the one that might be, you know, right there.
That sound, what is it?
Now I can deal with the other one. 7.62 is good for headshots on super mutants. Definitely at less than 1,000 foundation units. So. Let's take some painkillers just in case I take a hit. Now looks like he's wearing sunglasses, but I really need optics, so. So that's the kind of range you need to drop a super mutant without a helmet, with one shot, with 308. I think it's too good of an opportunity to scout this area. Hang on just a minute, guys, sorry.